My name is Spencer Parker, and I'm going to be a physician assistant. I live in Henderson, Nevada, and I'll be graduating Toro University, Nevada in November 2020, ready to begin my career as a PA. I chose to work in healthcare because I want to see people succeed. I completed my undergraduate degree and internship as a dietitian before. In my first few years of patient care, I realized that many of my patients were experiencing gaps in their care. I chose to continue my education as a physician assistant because I want to be a part of the shift to treat a patient as a whole person. Patients are so much more than labs, scans, results, and complaints. My goal is to bring humanity back to healthcare. My goal is to truly care. The decision to further my education as a physician assistant brought several obstacles for me. Having finished my undergraduate degree years before, I was required to update and retake several prerequisite courses to be considered for admission. Discussed with my wife, and we decided to leave stable healthcare careers in Texas and move with our baby boy across the country, as I chose to pursue a master's in medical health science degree at Toro University, Nevada, as a precursor to be admitted to the PA program. These last 3 years have been very difficult, but they've been worth it. I've connected with student peers, medical staff, mentors, and most importantly, I've had the opportunity to connect with many patients. My understanding in healthcare has grown as I see varying levels of access to proper preventative medicine. I've seen obstacles to attaining emergency care and how amazing front lines have held down our nation amidst a worldwide pandemic. Graduating in 2020 has been nothing short of insane. Schooling, rotations, graduation, they suddenly became tentative. I learned what it takes to persevere as a student, and I continue to learn what it takes to persevere as a provider. Upon graduation and completion of my boards, I look forward to beginning my career as a PA in orthopedic surgery. I'll be treating a variety of surgical and clinical orthopedic cases, with occasionally opportunities for emergent orthopedic care. I'm excited about working in orthopedics because I get the opportunity to be a piece of a patient's healing process. Orthopedic injuries can be acute, they can be chronic, they can be undetected, or they can be persistent. They can be physically painful, but they can also carry emotional and mental pains with them. I want to impact my patients in my field by being a provider who hears each of a patient's concerns and works in a collaborative approach with others to provide best evidence solutions. Over the next several years, I plan on continuing my dietetic education in pre- and post-operative care. I plan on continuing my PA education by staying up to date on new innovations in medicine. I plan on bringing this education to my patients to provide them with a high level of total care. I want to impact the world by being a caring professional. I want each of my patients to leave my office feeling heard and cared for. My family has been my motivation throughout my education and continues to motivate me as I transition back into the workforce. Working to care for a family while in school has been a balancing act, but we made it, and I'm forever grateful for their support. My little boys have inspired me to become the best version of myself, and I'm thrilled for them to see how working through this difficult process has brought me to my dream job. It would mean so much for me to have a portion of this financial burden lifted from our family. But either way, I feel rewarded in achieving a major goal. Thank you, Figs.